let's talk. My bad, everyone. I forgot I had a do-rag on, so I had to kind of get that situated. But anyways, welcome back to another YouTube video today. If this is your first time coming to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. And for everybody that's returning, thank you for coming again. My name is Kisswood. I make videos on literally everything, but before we get this video started, I do ask that you press that subscribe button, press the like button, leave a comment, show some love so I can continuously grow these videos. Anyways, so I want to show y'all. It is, I don't know if it'll focus, but it is literally 7:51 in the morning, and honestly I've been up since like 5:30 a.m. Well, part of it's because like my body just naturally wakes up at this time now because of like my job, but the other part of it is just like I just get my best thinking done like really early in the morning. And so, before we get that started, Travis Scott GQ cover. If you're a lover of art and music, this was definitely a big one. Back to what this video is about. This video is really just about like my photography journey. And so I was up really just kind of thinking about where I am, where I was, where I kind of want to go, especially with like my art and my craft and whatnot. And so like I just decided to come out and shoot a video and talk to you guys about it. But pretty much for those of you who don't know, I've been shooting photos for about 10 years now, or almost there. It's around that range. And I'm actually gonna put like some of my earlier photos, which are really cringe and embarrassing, but just so you guys can get an idea of where I started. Like, it's definitely been a journey, a very expensive one, but it's been a journey showing me that like, with like persistency, like you do get better. And like, starting with like a point and shoot that my mom bought me at a pawn shop, and upgrading to like a GE X500, then getting, a Nikon, what was it, a 5100, and then ultimately upgrading to a Nikon D610, which is a full frame, and then, getting my Sony A7 II to, shoot video. So it's definitely been a journey. And like kind of like starting this journey, I never really had an idea of where I wanted to go with it. And till this day, I don't really have an idea. I just know that with any craft, or like, especially with photography, like you just want to keep getting better, right? And I don't feel like I've reached a cap, because there's obviously way better photographers than me, but I feel like I'm at a point right now where like I trust my work, and I know what I can do, and like, given even better equipment, I know what I'm capable of. And so you kind of miss it being challenging. Like you kind of find this creative gap where you like want to try different things. And I've kind of just been in the mood of like getting back into film photography. Not that I was ever really in it. Like I bought a point and shoot film camera last summer, took some great pictures on it, lost the film, but then I took some more pictures on another film, but then it was like kind of giving problems, and so I kind of went away with that. And then I bought a Nikon N50, and I've honestly just been taking photos with this thing. Like I haven't really developed anything yet, because like obviously like I work full time, so I can't just be going to the camera shop every day. I've been like just kind of taking photos with it. Ultimately, I kind of realized that this is not what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to get into medium format film. And so I don't have the most experience at all with film, but I didn't have any experience at all with cameras before I started. It's just kind of one of those things, you know what you want to do, and then like you keep grinding until you get to a point where you want to be. Taking a look at some of my pictures then and some of my pictures now, it's just like, consistency got me better. So I'm not really worried about, jumping from digital to medium format. It's just kind of like I want to create a challenge for myself. Being at this point this year, like, one of my goals was to get my picture in the newspaper, and I managed to do that twice this year with the help of some friends, but it was still like, a big accomplishment for me. And so I'm just kind of up right now and watching some of my favorite photographers, Volandis and Gunnar Stahl. I'll leave both of their, IGs here if you guys want to check out their work. But Volandis also makes YouTube videos, doesn't know me at all, but he's definitely some sort of like inspiration in knowing where I want my craft to be when it comes to film, because he's very versatile in his work, and I kind of want to be the same way. And so I've been looking into, you know, entry-level medium format cameras, just because I want to try some new stuff. Like, I also have like bigger goals, like, you know, maybe one day shooting like a magazine cover, or even being like a, you know, a music video on set photographer or something. Like, I don't even know, or maybe creating a brand of my own and it eventually blowing up. I have no clue, but all I know is that when it comes to this journey in photography, like, you have to be ready to evolve, or just with any craft. Like, you have to be willing to challenge yourself to get better, and to understand that, like, you know, with time and persistency and being consistent with your craft, like, you will get better. But at the same time, like, don't allow yourself to stop wanting to get better. And so I know this is going to be a challenge for me, but I'm definitely, you know, here for the long ride. I just want to kind of put it out there to you guys, so that I always have this to look back on whenever I feel like, you know, I don't want to move forward. Like, I told myself I was going to get better, and, you know, maybe 2-3 years down the line, like, I can come back and show you guys, like, you know, I accomplished these goals. Like, I got on, you know, I took a picture of a magazine cover, or, you know, got a real big publication, or even, like, you know, music video set. I was like the photographer or something like that. Like, I would never want to be a photographer full time. That's not my goal. I'm more so like you call me to do special type of work. Like, you know, you need a really good photographer that you trust. You call me in to take the photos, but it's not like something I'm relying on for income, because then it takes away from it being my passion and it turns it into a job, and that's not what I'm really going for. You know, want to hear your guys' thoughts. If you're into photography, if you've ever shot on medium format at all, you know, please feel free to, you know, drop down some opinions as to what cameras I should look into. I have a few ideas, but when I do make the purchase, I'm gonna show you guys what camera I bought. And, you know, I'm going on some trips this year, and I want them all on film. Like, I want all the trips on film. I want to remember every single one, and I want to be able to share that not only with you guys but with the world. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this new journey, and, you know, I hope you guys enjoy it too. With that being said, I appreciate you guys for listening to my little rant. I've also been shooting a good amount of videos, so there is a bunch of content about to be dropping soon. But there's sometimes just some things I really just want to get out there, like this video. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and until the next one, peace.